Hello YouTube, this is Bub's Comics coming at you with an AOK and a dollar haul from the Peddler Mall, y'all. I'm calling this an AOK. Really, it was a trade, but he threw some stuff in on it, so I'm gonna call it a trade and an AOK and a dollar haul from the Peddler's Mall. This might be a long one, but we'll try and keep it short. So let's get into it. There's an Instagrammer named Super Deluxe, and that's how he says it, Super Deluxe. So it's Super Deluxe, and he had contacted me. Actually, I think he had just tagged me. I don't know who followed who first, but he's on Instagram, comic guy on Instagram, and he had tagged me in a post. I think it might have been for a Mutant Monday or a Wolverine Wednesday or something. He showed a couple of Wolverines from the limited series, and then he said that he still needed a few more. So since he tagged me in that, I went ahead and put up a post as well, and respond to the tagged him back, and put, my collection of Wolverine first, limited series, of which I have 2 number 1s, 3 number 2s, and a number 3 and a number 4. So I'm trying to collect a newsstand run and a direct edition run of the set. So I had an extra number 2. And so anyway, I laid them all out on a table and took a picture of them for Instagram, and he had responded saying that, yeah, he'd like to get his hands on one of those number 2. Actually, a couple of people responded that they wanted to get their hands on one of those number 2s, which I had an extra one because I had 2, I think, direct editions and a newsstand. So I said, okay, why not? So we talked a little bit about price, but I wasn't really motivated necessarily to sell it. It's just if somebody wanted it. It was in decent shape, probably. I don't know. It was in good shape. It had a little bit of wave, nothing that couldn't be pressed. So I said, okay. But then I went to the guy's, previous posts, and I saw some amazing drawings, and realized that he was an artist, and I love to collect original art, and so I said, hey, why don't you do a quick commission? Just, draw me a blank Wolverine, draw me a Wolverine on a blank cover, and I'd be happy with that. So he did. So that was our trade. And then he also threw in a couple of things too in the box. So first I want to show you this absolutely amazing drawing that he did there. Look at that. That was just on the box. I thought that was cool. Really like that. It says, thank you, Bub. And I assume the SD is Super Deluxe, so pretty cool. Then, this is the main event here. Wolverine, Hunt for Wolverine. He did it on a Hunt for Wolverine cover. I was going to send him a blank cover because I have several Wolverine blank covers, but he went ahead and picked this one up, and I'm really glad he did because I did not have a blank variant for the Hunt for Wolverine. And I think it was the only main variant that I was missing other than the retailer exclusives. He did a back cover picture as well. Looks amazing. Just absolutely fantastic. I have this in my clear backing boards inside of a resealable bag, comic bag, and then also in a top loader. So that's how this is going to stay. Because with these sketches, you got to be careful. If you handle them too much or you rub them against any other comics, you have to have a lot of protection, and the preference is to never really take them out of the bag again. So once you've got them in, you kind of want to keep them secure, because every time you rub them in and out of something, you blur the sketch just a little bit more. So any of these hand-done sketches, you got to be real careful with them. You really don't want to handle them much at all, and you don't want them sliding around against anything. So this is probably how this is going to stay forever. So absolutely love it. Then, as like I say, partly an AOK, he threw this in, which I just love it. It's Wolverine vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. I think it's a sticker, like something you put on a game system. That's a sticker, and that's a sticker there. So I just think that's cool. And it's got the little stats on the back, plus some of the combo moves. And of course, whenever I play this game, I'm Wolverine, or at least Wolverine's part of my team. So there you go. Love that too. And then he also threw in this Weapon X, Weapons of Mutant Destruction Prelude. So that's cool. It's a little trade. I did not have all of the early ones of these. I have just the Weapons of Mutant Destruction and the run up to Weapon H. So that's all that I had of this series. Now I can fill in the gaps. So that's pretty cool. And I just want to say thank you for this little AOK and this, of course, and then this amazing art, which is just fantastic. And you know, I really think I got the better end of this deal for sure. But I was super happy with it. Looks awesome. Has a real Jim Lee type feel and style. Great pencil work, and I think he's moving on to some color too, which I can't wait. As soon as he tells me that he feels confident enough in his color work, which I already think looks good. He's already posted a couple things on Instagram in color. Look great. So I think when he is confident in his color work, I'm gonna get another one done with some color. So hopefully there's something in my collection he wants, or I'll just buy it outright. So great work, Super Deluxe. Thank you for that. And then also we'll move on to a quick Peddler's Mall haul, y'all. Picked this up. These are some I picked up last night. Been working on the Marvel 25th anniversary run. Here's Fantastic Four 296 with the Thing Incognito. Here is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 120. Another 25th anniversary cover. Here is Classic X-Men number 3. I have a feeling I may already have this one, but if I do, now I have two. some great Art Adams there. Here is a book that I was pretty sure I had already bought for my son because he's a big Beta Ray Bill fan, and I did. So when I brought it home, he was like, I have that one. I was like, well, now I have one too. So there's Thor 440. Here is Savage Wolverine 15. I was missing, I'm missing still I think 2 more from this run. And then I'll have the complete Savage Wolverine run. Here is some independents. We got James Bond. This one is a Silent Armageddon. So what Dark Horse did on these was they ran like 2 to 4 issue mini arcs of James Bond stories. So it's pretty cool. So there's Silent Armageddon number 1 of 4, and here is number 2 of 4. So I still obviously have a few more to get there, at least a couple more. And finally, I have finished my, I call it like a mystery miniseries, Justice Inc. Number 4. It's pretty cool. It's got the Avenger in it. I really like it. I like the series. It's a limited series of 4, but DC did not come right out and say, you know, that this is a 4-part limited series. They just put out 1 through 4, and that was the end. So pretty cool. I really like the Avenger in these. I think he's a cool character and looks cool the way that they drew him. So that's it. Finally finished that run. The rest of these were $1, and this one was $2. And I don't think it was really meant to be $2 because I picked up all the other ones for $1 a piece. But for a 25-cent DC, they might have meant to make this one $2 because at this particular booth at the Peddler's Mall, they tend to anything that is below like a 30-cent cover price, they'll go ahead and put $2 on instead of $1 because I guess people were just snatching those up, as was I. And still, even at $2, it's a good deal. So, and this one is in pretty good shape. So I was happy with that. So that's it. So thank you, Super Deluxe, for the trade. Very happy with it. Absolutely great work on that. It looks fantastic. Any of you need any commission work done, or I don't know, I just recommend him. Work with him. He was great to work with. Super fast. I think start to finish, this whole thing took maybe a week. It was already shipped and ready to go, so just great, just absolutely great to work with. So highly recommend him. Thank you again, and when you get done, you know, sketching and collecting sketches, go ahead and read a comic. Thanks. Bye.